You know, I'm asking you a lot of questions about the company and you guys because I think it helps for people to understand the background of how small businesses start, what your passion for it. Because there's some people's like, well, why don't you just get a job? But this is something more than just the income, right? This is you're doing something for yourselves and your community. And I wanted you, we could just talk about that. And then also, Vanessa and Kim, if you could talk about the supply chain issues, how that has impacted your business?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, uh, to answer your first question, the core of Omsom and everything we do is all about doing right by the Asian American community, educating on the multitudes with Asian culture. And so the challenges of the pandemic, I would say, have forced us to lean and rightfully so and proudly so we've leaned more into that. And part of the challenges that we've seen are a lot of rising costs in our supply chain that have forced us to be really diligent about having a really sustainable and efficient business model from day one. That's always been core to OMSOM because we want to be able to control our destiny so that we can make the right decisions and do right by that Asian American community. But I would say the challenges that have come from the pandemic, as it relates to increased costs, have just like accelerated the level of diligence that we've had to take to that. In terms of supply chain, oh my goodness, being a small business during this time has been incredibly challenging. We have seen ingredient delays and shortages, especially because we source so many of our ingredients from purveyors directly from Asia. A lot of our ingredients are getting stuck in ports, and we don't even know when they'll be released. We found that labor shortages are really affecting our manufacturing capabilities, our abilities to ship products to our customers. And so, all in all, we've seen our business not really be able to be nimble and respond to changes in environment or demand. And then on the other side, and perhaps most importantly, the increase in costs have been really hard for small businesses to weather.
Yeah.
For a small business, increasing prices means basically putting at stake your ability to drive trial of your food product and to acquire new customers. And so we've had to absorb a lot of those increasing costs in service of continuing to make our product accessible to new customers. So yeah, it's been a challenging time, but we're learning a lot and it's definitely forcing us to be creative and diligent really early on.